So we played a lot of survival games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Anthony had an idea that we talk about our favorites.
Yeah, we do a tier list.
Ooh.
Yeah, this tier list looks good too.
It does look, well, I mean, it's just everything.
It's a tier list.
I know, but Anthony had to go make grab those thumbnails, right?
Yeah.
Good job, Anthony.
Do we start by like just
Just get rid of the crap.
Yeah,
I don't know,
the crap.
we go in order. I don't know the best way to do this. So Neebs, you're in charge.
Okay.
As far as like
I've got the
moving
mouse.
stuff around. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got the
All
mouse.
right, I got an idea.
What?
We can go. Can we go through everything right now and just go? We know stuff's at the top of the list, and we know that some's at the bottom, and then we rank the top of the list and the bottom of the list. So, like for instance, 7 days we know is on the top of the
7
list.
days is gonna go up there. Yeah.
So
Gonna be
we
up
know
pretty
that's
high?
Yeah,
that's
that's
on the
up
top.
there.
We don't know where on the top.
Subnautica's going to go up there?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And so is the
Subnautica's
forest.
probably.
Forest, good.
Forest could probably go up there. Yeah.
I'd imagine Ark's going to go at least one tier down.
I would say.
Yeah.
I would say.
For me, it's up there. I know you guys are going to disagree.
So yeah, no, that's
No.
the debate. I wouldn't put it at the top.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
that's why I
I'd
said
drop
that.
Ark. I would almost drop Ark too.
I don't even think this is a survival game.
It is, though.
I'd be like,
You
It
make
is. It's like a
workbenches.
survival game on speed.
ain't even
It's a rogue.
survival.
Ain't even.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's,
Yeah.
it is a survival
Well,
game.
you've got how many here?
Put
Because
Conan up there, too.
Conan up top?
Yeah, because I would think
See,
that.
well, this is the thing. It's like, yeah, now we got to debate because I feel like we got too much on the top.
Well, there's a lot.
we can
there's a lot
adjust it.
here.
We're
There's
just
a lot
starting.
here, and the top. When I say the top, and I mean it's just the top half.
On Simon's idea, why don't we create now a middle tier and a bottom tier? And then we start to
Then we'll start separating them. All right, all right.
Because middle easily, and grounded might be top, but middle's
Man,
probably...
this was pretty good too, wasn't it? Scrap mechanic.
Yeah, but I don't think
That
that's going to...
mechanic, yeah, all right, all
Okay.
right. Yeah, yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
That's,
I like
that's
that.
getting better.
All right, what would you consider to be bottom tier? That should be easy to figure out.
Not another survival
Yeah,
game.
I think Grand Emprise is there on the list somewhere.
yeah.
That trash.
Okay. You didn't.
hell?
Well, we didn't really get that
Fountain
deep
of
into
Youth?
it. Fountain of Youth, I kind of liked.
Found you? Yeah, we didn't play it enough. I don't.
Oh,
I
right.
don't even know
That's
why that's
true.
on the list. I feel like it's
It's single
mid-tier.
player right now, so it's definitely not going to be top.
No.
Maybe mid.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe mid. Yeah, put
Mist
that
is
mid.
bottom.
Now
Mist.
only you two played this.
That's oof.
I mean, as it stands
it's
now...
not very bottom.
As it stands now, it's
Yeah, we're not
not
saying
very
very
bottom.
that's a good spot for Miss. It's like it's right in the middle. Like it has potential, but it's just it's not there.
Right,
Oh,
right.
Stranded Deep, I might put here.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to do?
If
Man,
y'all
that
agree.
game's got a lot of jank. I could see it being a
It's almost there for me, but
Keep Up's got to be bottom.
keep up. Yeah,
I don't even remember where that was, but
it was good for what it was, but I think
mean,
one
I don't know what
person
you
built
got
that
here.
maybe.
Respect to Minecraft, I mean, mid to top.
Yeah, oh for sure. I
You
mean,
know?
I mean, just the amount of stuff Minecraft lets you do. I mean, Minecraft's top. I mean, come on, it's
I agree.
Minecraft.
I'm with you on that.
It's Minecraft. It's amazing. All the stuff you can build, things
Now,
you can do.
Raft mid to lower because of the food. The food really almost makes it lower for me. I don't want to go back and do that unless it's an easy adjustment. So
I think it's at least mid.
Oh, for sure, it's at least
Yeah,
mid.
it's at least mid.
It's there.
Yeah.
Same with
so-
Rust.
Well, Rust we barely.
Rust is a
played a
great
lot of
game.
Rust.
You
Lot of
did, you're
Rust,
right.
yeah.
I barely played it. You guys played it.
For me, Rust is either here or here.
Yeah, it's there with Raft to me. It's mid.
Yeah, put it mid.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. I like it. I wish there were really. It's
cool stuff in
it's very basic.
Okay,
Is
you
grounded
guys...
up
What? Yeah,
Grounded
grounded
up.
top.
Yeah, grounded's towards the top.
Now here's where we're going to differ. Valheim for me is probably down here.
Oh wow, yeah. No, I'd say Valheim is maybe not top, but definitely second.
I'm going mid.
Simon,
Mid.
down here.
No, mid's fine. You guys know. You
It's-
guys.
Valheim's. I recognize Valheim's a good game.
Yeah.
It's just too dirty looking. Can't get over it.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
just didn't
guys...
like the way it looks.
It's a style.
You guys did the Long Dark for a long time.
Yes.
Where do you put it?
Oh man, see, I would put Long Dark
Ain't
over
even a
that.
survival game.
What, the Long Dark?
It's I can't build a house in it.
What were you doing in it?
Is that the rule to be a survival game? You
Right.
have to be able to build a damn house.
That's the thing. It varies. Like Muck, that's not a long term get to hang out
But
in
you
the world.
build work benches.
That's about it.
No, but
Jackets.
Long Dark's at the top, to me. Like, so that's my opinion, because like that's one of the most immersive survival
This is
games.
up to you
and
two.
it's all about survival.
Yeah,
it is
I
like the
don't think-
quintessential survival game.
Right. I think it's crazy that he says it's not a survival.
that's-
It's getting
that's
blurry. Is
absurd.
Battlefield a survival game? You gotta
What
survive in it.
Yeah, you kind of do. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a
but
very
you don't
quick
have to-
survival game.
You don't have to feed yourself to survive. That's, I think, one of the main
Yeah, you don't
things.
have to make campfires.
Yeah, keep
You
yourself
can craft
warm.
walls in that one, though.
Yeah, but you don't have to keep yourself warm. You never get tired.
Right.
You never have to worry about any of that shit. That's a survival game.
You don't lose your shit.
Yes, and Long Dark's a survival game. Put that up
course
there.
it
That's
is.
up top. That's up top, man. Up top.
Got a big top
Yeah,
list.
that's way up there.
I can't even believe Green Hell's not on here. Oh, it is down there. I see it now.
That's, Green
Yeah,
Hell.
let's bring
My
that up
eyes-
next.
I'm far away.
Let's bring it up next.
Man, Green Hell's mid.
Green Hell is mid, and we played it on the super hard, which just was too hard. But I would say it's mid.
So let's place all the last two into these slots. Sunken Land, which we have just tasted.
It's true, yeah.
It's
but
looking
man,
really good.
It's really good so far.
I can't. that's mid to top.
it's mid to
feeling.
top. Yeah, it's mid to top. Like that's a great foundation. Same thing
Yeah.
with Forever Skies. I mean,
Don't
yeah.
do top.
Mid.
Do that
Don't do
second
top.
tier.
Yeah, we-
I
I mean-
do that.
Man, no, put it one more down. Put it mid because
Mid.
it still has like
It's
it's still
true.
got a little
Got a lot
bit
of work to
jank,
do.
Well-
and it's got a long way to go. But
For it,
man, it's
for
a
it
great
to be graded on a curve, just coming out, it is fantastic.
It's true.
Like
Yeah.
it's got
It's
potential.
got potential to be
Hey,
up there.
We'll go back over these.
Might even be
This
here
is-
already.
Yeah,
we'll
Alright.
see. We'll
Let's put
see.
it there.
It's not
and,
over. This
and I
isn't
would
the
say
final.
put Forever Skies right beside it because again, same thing. Like you got a great foundation here that could easily be
I don't know.
top tier.
I don't know.
Well, that's been out forever.
No, it hasn't.
No, it hasn't.
Okay, so when I
No.
say when did we play Forever Skies? When I say forever, I thought it was it's been out for a couple of years.
We played the beta
We-
earlier this year,
not long at
before the
all.
game was out.
Yeah.
Okay.
The game
see?
just came out in the
So I was
last.
getting
I
them
played,
mixed
I
up.
played a good chunk of it. It has potential to be top tier.
So what you do in Forever Skies, nothing's really been fun yet. Like,
See, I had the opposite
sprite-wise-
experience. I loved like, oh man, I'm making this ship and I'm
Yeah.
expanding it and I'm adding engines.
But then now, once you can do everything, like, how fun is it?
yeah, okay, yeah. What's the meta game? What's the end
Yes,
game?
that's
Yeah.
my concern.
And that's my problem with a lot of games. Like Raft hit that. Like once you finish Raft's story, which we've not gone back and done it because the whole food thing. But I've played Raft separately and finished the story. And after you're done, it's like, well, now what? You know, that's a lot of games. But like the Forest, like I like the Forest because the ending on that's a very clear ending. Like you're done.
There's a lot to be said for that.
Yeah. Like I don't mind that either. And I think Grounded is going to have that too. It's like when it's over, it's over. You're done. You did. You beat it. Good job.
Now get out of here.
So
Yeah.
for Sunken Land, is there a clear, even right now, even though it's new?
No,
do
no,
they
no.
have
We're
that in
Keeping it
place?
mid. We're keeping it mid. It
I
has
know, but
potential to
I
be
would-
up top. But,
But
yeah.
I just wasn't sure if it had the stories. What I'm asking is there
Doesn't
is there?
seem to be.
Okay.
Not based on what we played just on the stream.
Yeah, no,
But we've
no,
only,
not
only
there.
played a few hours of it.
So where do we go from here?
Yeah. So is this good? Is this what our list
What's
looks
our
like?
goal? Is our goal just to go, that's our list, or to find the best game of all of them?
Well, the goal is
We could
best.
vote on that.
Yeah.
We could look across that top tier and each
Every tier.
collectively vote, like each individually vote.
So what if we moved every one of these down, and like, what do we give S tier? See what I'm saying? Like everything goes down, and S tier is
One.
blank, and we got to pick the one.
So everything goes down one?
Yeah.
Okay. So ain't even survival.
No, that's okay. You just write.
That's fine.
whatever
They all
blue is,
suck.
just
We should
write
delete 'em
trash.
anyway. We
Or,
should
yeah,
delete 'em.
garbage. Not
Well,
good.
Okay.
I mean, that's a little bold.
Not our faves.
Not our faves.
Because Muck's not even. All right, we've already talked.
Actually,
yeah, Muck that was.
I
yeah.
enjoy Muck. It's a good
It's a
game.
different kind
I
of
just don't
game,
see
isn't
it
it?
as what I call survival.
Right.
I want to get in, build houses, spend months in there.
All right. So yeah, put Muck. Yeah,
There we go.
put Muck there with what is that? Mist. Muck and Mist go together.
Muck and Mist.
Let Muck and Mist be
yeah,
good friends.
bring Muck up. You deserve
Yeah.
it.
There you go.
Muck.
And look, it was made by one dude, and it was made quick.
It's a lot of fun.
All right, bring those down.
All right. We're going to find the ultimate survival game.
Right. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah. Through deduction and our brains.
Man,
What do we kick out first?
we should have kept them all up there and then kicked them out.
It's true.
Yeah.
If you ask me if you said, hey, Neebs, you want to play these? I'd go, I think it's great, but it's not the one I want to play, kind of like
right.
Thick.
All right. Which one do we elevate? I mean,
I'll throw my first.
Okay.
I mean, with as much as we've fucking played it, I still love playing it. And you know damn well what it is.
Yeah, me too.
7
That's
days.
the same for me.
7
It
days,
is.
right?
It is.
7
For
days.
me.
For me, it's number one as well.
I'm going to put it up here temporarily.
I know, and then I get that response. I understand.
Yeah. Now, out of all the, I mean, yeah, it's one that feels endless
Yeah.
because of how many POIs there are, and it's got that Minecraft quality of being able to manipulate the environment, so you
Yep.
can always build new bases, always test new things.
Underground, up.
Yeah, and what it's lacking is story, but it doesn't really need it.
Right.
It's just like you're boom. You don't need this.
The
you're
story,
a
right-
survivor. You're a
It's our
survivor in
story.
a zombie
Yeah,
apocalypse.
the story right now is like 7 nights from now, we're going to have another Horde night.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
like,
our
oh,
story.
God. Yeah, we gotta keep preparing. Yeah, 7 days is the top.
To
Man.
me.
And Sunken Land might be getting there. I know it's too soon, but your
It's-
island gets rated, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah, no, Sunken Land's got that potential, man.
It shouldn't be sitting next to Forever Skies, I'll tell you that much. Bring it
Why?
up by Stranded. Go ahead.
There we go. And Scrap has hordes too. When your gardens get big and they start coming after your garden.
I don't
Dude,
know.
Scrap is like a different game altogether too. It's like got the survival element, but the parts that we love about Scrap, the building and the all that engineering.
All right, how about this? Trade out Scrap with Ark.
No, I like Ark.
Trade out Scrap. You're the only one.
What? Scrap, I'm thinking should go down.
I'm kind of done with art.
It's a different kind of game, man. I like the building game. And then when it comes to what?
Well, then bring Ark down to Scrap tier.
There you go. Drag
You guys
Ark
are
down.
insane. You're all insane. Ark is
I don't think Ark should be on the
an incredible
tier.
game.
I think Ark should be up as well.
He thinks it should be up.
I think
Alright,
Ark,
so
that's
we're
2 to
split
2.
on Ark. We're split up. Man, I love early game Ark. I hate late game Ark.
Yeah.
Where it's not like, like I could play 7 days all day at Ark. Late game Ark just sucks.
Let's soak this in, each of us. Just look at this for a second. What we have so far.
Okay.
If you have any like major issues with what you see and you demand a shift, address that now.
I'm trying to figure out what
and
the
then
hell
I
you
vote
guys
we
are doing.
bring in two of our.
Did you say you're trying to figure out what we're
Yeah,
doing?
I don't understand why you moved everything down. Now you're saying
Just
on
so
the
we
first
could have
row.
one on the top. We
One
had to,
winner.
one person had to be the king. 7 days is the king.
And we unveiled it way too early.
I know this. We should have
It's
been
all right.
doing this opposite.
Are
We
any of
end
these
with
games-
with this?
With our collective opinions, better than 7 days.
It's so subjective because like we've even talked about how Grounded is a masterclass in survival.
It really is. Wonderful.
But then replayability comes in as some points and just all that down the long road,
Yeah.
and you have to adjust your thoughts.
Okay, what about this? What about this rule? It's like, okay, 7 days is the one. Now we have to do a tier below that can only have 2 survival games.
Ooh,
See what I'm saying, Neebs?
I don't hate that.
Yeah, and Conan is so good too.
I know. So, all right, so let's figure this out. We got to move, if we're going to keep 2 here, we got to move 4 of those out
Okay.
or create another tier.
I tell you what, and if this is a factor, like a changing factor, Subnautica being the work of art it is, it's single player.
That's points against it.
It is, right?
It is points against it. But,
I mean, but is it because we're not
for
talking
us.
about? Yeah, it's for us.
For
What's
us,
the
yeah.
title of this? Best survival game that we love.
Us. Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, they're ranking every survival game we've played. So you make a point.
That doesn't mean
I know.
right.
We don't know what we're doing, really.
we're also biased because we're in Subnautica.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah. So
We're
we
in
can
bunch
totally
of we're in
talk
Conan
shit.
too.
it's true.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
All right, so
2 to this one, and then 3 the next.
2
the whole
go
thing?
up out of that list. Okay.
Well, I would think the forest would be one of them.
I'm going Grounded no matter what. And
Grounded for sure. I think we're all in agreement. Grounded?
Yeah, grounded.
Grounded's wonderful.
Yeah.
You're the holdout.
Ooh,
Yeah,
this is
no, I
tough.
mean, listen, I play with you guys, so I'd much rather to me 7 days and Grounded they're very far apart.
Well, we're gonna need a second one for tier 2.
Man.
Well, I would say Ark, but y'all don't.
Hell no.
Y'all don't like his Ark as
Hell
much as I
I'm
do.
no.
not gonna do that.
Over Conan?
I love Conan too. I love Conan and Ark equally.
Okay. Equally, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You'll have,
For different
we'll have
reasons.
to create a trash opinion tier and put Ark and Conan in it.
Neeb's dumb ideas at the bottom.
Let's see. For number 2. You know what? I think it's got to be Conan just because of the variety.
Yep, Conan
That's
it
what
is.
I'm
That's my
variety
vote.
and the building.
Yeah.
That's my vote.
Yeah.
And we're
I
in it.
think Conan's sliding up. Yeah, we're in it.
Yep.
So it's
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need 3 here.
We're in Subnautica.
Pull Minecraft
Yep.
down, and I think we got our 3.
Oh man, Minecraft doesn't deserve to be that far down. I don't know.
It doesn't deserve to be
It's
that
because
far down.
it is so good.
And if Thick was
It's
here
good,
to vote,
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Thick.
It'd be down
Thick
here.
Put Minecraft at the bottom. I was like, fuck it, it was a baby game.
Down there with Buffett music.
yeah, it's true.
Let's see. Okay, out of those,
We're
I
trying to
mean,
do one,
like
two,
you
three?
said, like you said with Subnautica, I hate to move it down because I love Subnautica. Oh wait, out of all those, Ark. Fuck, Ark.
No,
needs to go.
Minecraft.
Ark.
Minecraft.
Tier 4.
You guys are crazy.
Hey,
See, this is where the argument's fun. It's like, okay, if we got to have 3 in this category, so now we got like this descending staircase of
Yeah, I like
survival
it.
games.
It's a good call. My vote's for moving Ark or Minecraft down, personally.
All right, I'm with you on Ark.
It's 2 for Ark.
I'm not.
Well, that's
Well, that-
Simon is
Like I
deciding
know
vote.
Minecraft's a great game, but I would prefer to play these 3.
Right.
Personally.
what would you prefer to play by yourself?
Well, this is your choice, Simon.
I
You're
know.
kind
What
of
would you prefer to play by yourself?
I like playing Ark by myself.
Okay, we're gonna go against Ark.
yeah. Move Ark down.
All right,
Yeah,
Ark's
let's move
moving down.
Ark down.
I do not agree with this.
I know you don't. You've made it obvious.
So we have to move 1 down from here.
Okay, Ark.
We don't have enough to continue that. Yeah. Yeah.
I would say, without having played it, my vote would be Stranded Deep on this move.
Man, Stranded Deep. It's got a lot of jank, but it's a lot of fun.
See, I can't
would
say.
never. Yeah,
I
that's the
can't
thing.
say either. I'd put that down too.
I would never play
I'd
that
move
by
Long Dark
myself.
down.
Say what?
I'd move Long Dark down.
Okay.
Long Dark. Okay,
I
yeah.
can see that.
Long Dark or Stranded.
I could see that.
Because
No,
Long
not
Dark
Long
is
Dark.
fun, but it's not a game I want to play over and over again for years and years.
That's true.
Like 7 days.
But you're ranking every survival game. Do you think it's? I mean, is that?
Well,
the
I
same
mean,
as
I
you
get
not-
his point. It's like, yeah, and I love Long Dark, but Long Dark's one I go to and you play, and it's like, okay, after a run, I want to step away for a bit.
Because you're depressed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the whole point of Long Dark is just see how long you can go.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, you don't do it with the forest. Forest is high up there, but like when you play the forest, you don't go back after you're done and play it again, right?
No, that's
Maybe
true.
that has something
That's
to
true.
do with it. I mean, that kind of, to me, brings it down. And I really do. I would put, come to think of it, I would change mine and put Ark up there and take down the forest. For that reason.
It's too late, man.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And I know
Well, that
Neebs
ties
would agree
us.
with me.
Listen,
right,
that-
Neebs?
I'm okay with that.
Okay?
I would play. No, I would play Ark more than I would play Forest.
Yeah, I mean, you should be jumping for joy. Somebody's
Yeah.
fucking
You
going
might
for
be able
Ark.
to sell me that because again, early Ark and the amount of
I'm
stuff
with
you can
Swap
do in
'em.
Ark.
Swap them.
Let's swap
Okay.
Ark in
Yeah.
the forest.
I'm down for that.
None
Yeah.
of you play Minecraft in your free time. What are y'all
But I
going on
used to,
about?
and
Yeah,
I
but you
would go
don't
back
now?
to it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you ask me tomorrow, you know, hey, you guys want to play Minecraft? Yeah,
I
yeah,
would.
that's great.
Me too.
I would too.
I'd be like, all right, what are we doing?
It's like, hey, you want to run through the forest again? I'm like, yeah.
So now do we move down? We
Scrap
move down.
mechanic, Stranded Deep.
Okay, so out of this list, what do we move down? I mean, Stranded Deep. I would say Stranded Deep.
Okay.
It is
That's my
good.
vote.
It's I love how you can pile up your resources, like your coconuts and all the stuff you gather, and you can just pile them up and see them all physically. So you don't actually you put them in chests, which I think you can do that too. But it's fun
If y'all
to see
said-
that. But it just doesn't have. I don't know. Doesn't have too much variety. All the islands are very samey. My vote's Stranded Deep.
You can build a lot,
Alright.
though. But if y'all said right now, Neebs, which one of these 5 do you want to play with me, Ollie? Any of them. Oh, except Long Dark. That's what I would say.
So that's your vote.
Well, you also hate everything that's cold.
That's true.
Maybe.
You might have a bias there.
I didn't play it, so
well,
I don't know.
Simon would be like this. Okay, so every day I come closer to death. Most of these games, you get stronger as you go. Long
Yeah.
Dark, you're just waiting to die.
It's true.
That's what happens.
It's true.
I mean, I wouldn't want to play it.
You are waiting to die.
That's what they should call it.
Yeah,
Waiting to
and
die.
Stranded Deep is all about like trying to survive and getting off the island.
And you get stronger though.
You know what? For that, I would say leave Stranded Deep out of those.
Oh, I mean, Long Dark doesn't deserve to be sitting beside Raft.
Well, Raph might get
Brad
pulled
might
down.
get dropped down, yeah. And we're not going to be able to follow this math, guys. You see how we're going in the steps?
That's
It's
fine.
not going
That's
to work.
fine.
That's gonna be great.
I also think that each one of these
It's
tiers
Stranded
should be.
Deep. Stranded Deep
Pull
is
it down.
It's too it's so
Fine.
jank. Like it's Stranded Deep.
One day
Stranded,
it might get up there.
yeah, Stranded Deep and Raft deserve to be beside each other and Rust. Yeah,
I guess.
Stranded Deep.
I don't agree with that either. It's a good game.
All right.
We've got to pull down 2.
What are we even doing right now?
I don't know.
We're making stairs, and we started it backwards. And everyone who wanted to know who we thought was number one already got it.
I feel like we got it. They could have
Oh
clicked
yeah,
off
no,
this
we got
video
it
already.
number one
Yeah.
for sure.
I know we were
Yeah.
supposed to do it backwards.
My vote for this next one, pull down Fountain of Youth and Forever Skies.
You never even played Fountain of Youth.
That's damn right I haven't.
You don't know anything.
I
More
don't.
of a reason.
Damn right I don't.
We can abandon having the first.
We don't. Yeah,
the
we
first
got this.
3 tiers. This looks good.
It does.
This is a good looking list right here.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our collective opinions.
Damn right.
When it comes to survival.
There's some errors in there.
See, that's the interesting thing. Like, what would it look like if we each did our own?
That's true too.
Not like this.
No.
I guess the big question is, what do you guys think?
That's true. Yeah, like we'll put a link to this tier list in the description box. You can go make it and share it with us on Twitter and Facebook and wherever. Be sure to like and subscribe and all that stuff.
You
too,
damn right.
baby.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Bye. See ya.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to a special video. I get asked so often what currently is or was the best survival game ever created. And today I'm hopefully going to set out to pretty much answer that question with the ultimate 80 survival game tier list. Today, the day I'm recording this at least, marks 10 years since creating this channel, and I have been playing survival games for longer than that, but making content on survival games for an entire decade now. So there's some throwbacks in here, there's some love-hate, there's a lot of sass about to be coming out. Just so you know, this is my opinion on the game, and a lot of my opinion on the game also is swayed by media at the time, meaning, was it successful on my channel? Did my friends enjoy it? Did I meet friends through it? Was the experience what I expected? Not wholeheartedly based on the gameplay, because you know a good environment with a good group of friends can make a game great no matter how bad the game is. If you guys are just joining us, which I don't know who is at this point, you guys have just been here forever, right? Hit the sub button, notification icon, make sure it's set to always, and if at any point in time you're like, oh, I'm curious about that game, literally Google the name of the game and Partially Royal, and there will be a full series on it, or at least 4 or 5 episodes, so you can check it out and then make your decision on if you want to purchase it or not. Before we get deeper into this tier list, they're in no particular order. This is going to be very long form and somewhat informative, but also a little chaotic. We don't have an F tier, but that's because there's so many games I literally couldn't fit it. The F tier is just going to be what I leave down at the bottom with the rest of the games, so just keep that in mind. S is obviously the best. These games are, like, go buy them right now. I'm surprised you haven't played them yet. A is like, you know, I kind of recommend them. There's some things where they stutter stepped and, you know, they should have took a left when they took a right type thing, but it's still a great game. B, I'm going to say, is an average game. You know, I don't really have a positive or a negative to speak on it. It's just kind of one of those middle games. C is where I'm like, this game stinks. I don't really know what else to say. D tier is like wasteland garbage goo survival, and then F is like, don't even Google it. Like, there's no point. Trust me, you're not gonna like it. But that's, again, based on my opinion. Some people are going to be a little pissed off, and I want you to be. Give me your opinions on some of the choices that I choose down below in the comment section. So, again, these aren't in a particular order. I'm just going to start. I'm literally built this on Photoshop, so you're going to see little movements. That's not what I want to do. Just throw it all right in D tier, because survival games are dead. Omega lol. Okay, so we're starting with Jaws of Extinction. So I actually was like on call with the devs in this game and like helped them with development. It's very early, so like I don't want to like throw it right into D tier, but at the current game state, it is C tier. It just is. It needs some work, but that's what they're doing. They're working, so I can't really hate on it. Last Oasis, honestly, slapping it right here. Gameplay-wise, like the whole like Sandwalker thing and being in the desert was super cool, but some early development mistakes with server providers and not being able to do private servers, and then like the massive 190-person tribes that were literally taking over official servers kind of ruined the game without having private servers. So that's why it's an average game. This is something that I would like to revisit in the future, possibly when it gets a little bit deeper into development, because it looks like it could be a really, really fun PvP survival game, especially like the host for you guys. Oh, Life is Feudal. Life is Feudal is just for me. I know a lot of people like this game. It's just kind of boring. It is so grindy. It's one of those games where I talk about it's like grindy for the sake of grindy. This will be one of those games you only see me do one episode on just to test the waters, and I just absolutely didn't like it. And we have our first, just kidding, it's an A tier. I'm gonna get hate for this. This game is phenomenal. It has everything you want in a survival game, especially a zombie survival game. Absolutely just a delectable game. But it's top down. If this was a first or a third person game, I mean, we'd have an S+ tier for it, but it's still just minorly janky combat is what keeps me away from it most of the time, but I think we're still going to give it a very solid try here in the future. Medieval Dynasty is going down again for me, the D tier, just snooze fest, boring, just lacking life. Mainly, I think you're going to see a bit of a correlation between single-player games and multiplayer games. Multiplayer games are generally going to sit higher. Single-player games are generally going to sit lower. But that's just because I don't like a game where you have to make your own fun or, you know, just be goofy to make some nice content. I just like it when it flows naturally and everybody's having a good time, and this game just isn't one of them. Minecraft, I mean, I have to. The first video I ever made on this channel, on my other channels, was Minecraft. I so wholeheartedly, every single year, go back to Minecraft for at least a week. It's consistently updating, so many mods, you can do whatever you want with it. I mean, if I didn't put Minecraft in S tier, this would be an irrelevant tier list video. Mist Survival, so this is going into the B tier. It's just kind of like an okay game. It's nothing that you haven't seen before. You know, it's just kind of there. That's how I put it. It's pretty fun, but like I think other games are gonna kind of develop past it very quickly. Like you see with No One Survived. Myth of Empires, honestly, for its mechanics and its gameplay and everything. But the problem, God, I wish I had a middle tier for this one, but I think it's got to go C just because you literally can't play it anymore. They got copyright striked or DMCA'd or something, I believe from actually Arc themselves, because they were copying code or something of that nature. You can check out the drama, but for what it was, like, I think if the game kept going and continued to be developed, it would be a very B or A tier game, easily. No Man's Sky. So this is kind of where we hit the is it a survival game wall type thing, but it still kind of had the hype of a survival game, an exploration game, crafting, shooting, exploring, you know, everything a survival game kind of has. You know, we don't obviously have to like eat or drink or anything like that, but there's base building, that type of thing. And overall, if you're playing from the beginning, if you've never played No Man's Sky, it's an A tier game. Like, it just is. But when I think about it as a survival game, it's more of a B tier. But I'm going to keep it an A because it is beautiful. It is fun. There's massive amounts of customization, consistent updates. And I'm just a bit of a space geek. So it was fun. I highly recommend it. These aren't going to stay even by any means of the word. And Osiris New Dawn is another C tier game. It just felt clunky. FPS was horrible. But the concept of actually having a decent, like, solar survival game, it really hasn't been done. And they got so close, but they just missed a little bit. It just felt a little lackluster. I haven't checked it out recently, though. So maybe we'll have to do that. Population 0 right in the... Yep. Actually, we're just going to go down here. This is going to remain in the F tier. Absolutely just a development nightmare. So many issues